Everyone seeks happiness, yet many of us find it difficult to achieve and sustain. If you're like me, you're constantly thinking about how to be joyful. This is true for all personality types, but it is particularly true for the INFJ, one of the 16 Myers-Briggs types and regarded to be the most uncommon. Because INFJs have such unique worldviews, it may be challenging for others to relate to us, and as a result, we might not find the genuine understanding and connection we so badly need. Be encouraged, my INFJ friends. Here are 3 concrete actions you may take each day to create happiness. How to develop happiness as an INFJ. 1. Enhance your extroverted senses and introverted thinking. The 2 basic cognitive processes of introverted intuition and extroverted feeling are recognized to characterize INFJs. But we frequently overlook the other 2, extroverted sensing and introverted thinking. INFJs use time to create a logical mental framework for how the world operates. C is in touch with the physical, tangible world of senses. Phi and introverted intuition are wonderful abilities, and INFJs naturally make good use of them. However, we need to work more on Ti and C. We'll be better able to make intelligent judgments and effectively manage our emotions, both of which are crucial components in fostering happiness, when we're able to exercise all 4 functions. Examine and fortify your inner mental structure to develop your Ti. Is grounded in logic, but because it is internally focused, it could be swayed by our irrational preconceptions and experiences. To mentally exercise yourself in your free time, try to solve these logic puzzles. Books on the functioning of the mind are also available. Your subjective evaluation of things can be more accurately informed if you are more aware of your logical errors and mental biases. I've lately started reading Daniel Kahneman's Thinking, Fast and Slow, which is one book on this subject. Engage in activities that help you fully enter the present moment to develop your C. Because it makes you focus on your breathing and stance transitions, yoga is an excellent approach to practice C. Try yoga if you'd like an extra dose of spirituality. Any physical exercise or handiwork that you enjoy would work, such as taking a walk around your neighborhood or making art. Try closing your eyes and seeing all of your ideas exiting your mind as another straightforward exercise. Make a mental note to catch the next conscious thought that comes to mind. You could discover that focusing on catching the thought keeps you awake and completely present. 2. List your goals for the future. Being an INFJ can be challenging because, like other introverted intuitive types, we yearn for a greater purpose. But what is this purpose? We must seek within and dig deeper to find the answer to this. With paper and a pen in hand, sit down and begin to interrogate yourself. What would others feel or think of me if I passed away? Was my guiding question as I created my own list of life's purposes. Yes, that question may seem a little gloomy, but according to some psychologists, contemplating your own mortality will improve your life. Write down the things that actually bring you joy, calm, and happiness. Take this opportunity to reflect deeply. Is it via showing others love? Is it through being a successful writer? Is it through the knowledge that you gave each day your all? Possibly all 3. No matter how trivial or improbable it may seem to others, have the bravery to write it down, since this exercise may compel you to face something you've been avoiding. Remember that you don't have to share this list with anyone and that you should be entirely honest with yourself. Writing things down helps us to give them greater substance and reality. You are better able to pursue the things and people that matter and avoid the ones that don't now that you are aware of what resonates with you on a deeper level and what makes you feel alive, enthusiastic, and encouraged. 3. Live purposefully. The concept of intentional living was put forth by Ryder Carroll, the inventor of the bullet journal system. To live with intention means to think and behave deliberately based on your values and your life's purpose. It's about developing superior decision-making skills to reduce regrets and increase happiness. Being an INFJ suggests that we are very attuned to other people's emotions and that we strive for harmony in our interpersonal connections. Contrarily, it can make us people pleasers and leave us with a shaky sense of ourselves. This can help us negotiate relationships and connect with anyone. Even I have had trouble with this. I discovered that having a positive outlook and always complying with people's wishes helped them like me more, but maintaining such a facade all the time was quite taxing. I deliberately chose to let go of people-pleasing when I understood that it was not assisting me in any way. That essentially means prioritizing myself. Did that imply that occasionally I wouldn't go to social events just because I didn't feel like it? Absolutely. Did that imply that I shouldn't always be the excessively enthusiastic one because keeping up with them was exhausting for me? Yes, again and again. If you struggle with pleasing others, as I do, start small if you don't think you can make a significant change all at once. For instance, I might accept an invitation but decline to stay the entire time rather than outright declining it. I might continue to be interested but reserve my whole energy for those people who I want to develop, maintain a friendship with instead of exerting great effort to be viewed as warm and friendly. I understand that prioritizing your needs may come across as egotistical and self-serving. But hear me out. Prioritizing your wants does not make you a cruel person who ignores the needs of others. By admitting that you have needs as well and actually making the effort to meet them, you begin the process of empowering yourself. Long-lasting joy originates from inside. You'll discover that outside variables no longer have the same influence over your mood as they once did if you put in the effort to learn about yourself and the things that make you happy. If you genuinely live according to your own sense of identity, not from friends, social media, or any other external source or affirmation, but rather from within, is the kind of enjoyment that is stable and enduring. Although it is a pleasant state of mind, happiness is fundamentally a feeling. It is impossible for us to always be happy since happiness is an emotion, and we are never and can never be stuck in one emotion all the time. That's perfectly fine and expected. Therefore, instead of constantly seeking happiness, we should endeavor to create it in our lives by maintaining a sense of balance, being aware of our purpose, and leading conscious lives. INFJ, you'll discover that happiness frequently follows along the way when you accomplish this.